Today's the day that Nvidia's stock earnings gets released in less than 15 minutes. If we zoom on in, we can see we are less than 5 minutes till market close. The stock's hovering around $470 right now, trying to break above this 472 area twice now. But we're watching after hours because when earnings gets released, it's going to be very volatile. These next 10 to 15 minutes of Nvidia, we're going to see this stock either jump up close to 500 or drop to 400 and below. This stock is going to be very volatile. This earnings is very, very hyped up, which can be either a good thing or a bad thing going into earnings. So definitely got to take a look at both sides before doing any type of play into this. Okay, so we're zoomed in on the 1 day, 1 minute chart, and the market just closed right now. It is 4 o'clock. Let's see what happens to the stock for the next 30 seconds to a minute. I'm going to expect that it's just going to be a little choppy with the candlesticks just going from one end to the other, basically. Nothing really big happening in one direction or another. I think it's just going to be choppy back and forth for a little while. It's been roughly 7 minutes right now, and the stock has not done anything. I currently have stock twits pulled up, and there's no specific news, but it actually looks like it's starting to move a little bit right now, but nothing big coming out just yet. Okay, we're breaking out. We're breaking to 474 right now, surging up on the 1 minute candlestick, hitting 475. Can it break over? Oh, it is 476 now. We're moving up. Nothing has been released quite yet, at least on my end. 477. Nothing has been released quite yet, but it looks like something must have been. 477, we're topping off there. Can we break through this 480 spot? That's the real key. If we can make it up to that. Oh, looks like it's starting to pull back. Ooh, big red candle to the downside. Almost matches what the green candle was, but pounces back up. Some big sellers in there. Well, people on stock twits are going crazy over this right now, but nothing really is happening. No earnings have been released quite yet. We're approaching 4:15, which should be any minute now where we're going to get some big news. But yeah, stock twits is pretty wild right now if you ask me. In some other news, Autodesk, ticker symbol ADSK, jumped up from 204 to 222 off of earnings. They reported some pretty solid earnings. We can go into that after. And then ticker symbol SPLK, Splunk, they also reported earnings jumping from around $100, which looked like a hard area to break through, all the way up to $109 earlier. Now, I'll remind you guys one more time, this could be buy into the hype and everyone just sells out, even if it's good or bad earnings, or people were waiting on the sidelines, and the earnings actually do matter in this situation, where if they do report good earnings, the stock will fly, and if they report bad earnings, the stock will drop. I personally think there's a lot of hype into this, but if they report a better than expected earnings, I still think it can run even higher. But we'll just have to wait and see here. Boom, there it is. Oh, just missed. Oh my goodness. Earnings popped up above $500, 505. Oh my gosh, guys. Here it is. Earnings announced. The financial results came out. Revenue $10.3 billion. Hold on here. We got a lot of numbers to talk about here. Oh, the stock keeps pulling back now. Oh, so we jumped up to 508 and it fell down to 485. This thing is crazy. Look at the volume on this. We're talking a million in volume after hours in the 1 day, 1 minute candle. This is absolutely insane. I missed the jump. I was looking at my other monitor and I saw a jump to 508. Now we're pulling back a little bit. Can we hold up here? Earnings per share is 2.70, which beats the original estimate of 2.09. The sales beat as well, 13.51 beating 11.22. Let's see what other news is coming out here. Nvidia guys for quarter 3 of 16 billion. plus or minus 2%. Founder and CEO Nvidia says a new computing era has begun. Companies worldwide are transitioning from general purpose to accelerated computing and generative AI. Well, there's the AI word right there. Some strong financial results for second quarter fiscal year 2024. Looks like we're looking ahead. Financial results for second quarter 2024. Wow, that just came out of nowhere. The stock just jumped up to this 508 area. Let's see if it can hold above 500. I mean, I was hoping that we could stay above 500 on this. I know there was a lot of hype built into this, but I think that there's a lot of bulls out there compared to bears, especially in the short term. But like I said, even if this goes the other way, this is a great buy in the long term. But I think we can hold above 500, guys. I really do. I think that's going to be the testing point. If we can get one more push past 508, we're going to the teens and possibly 520 here in after hours. Wow, that was intense. We were waiting here till about 421, 422-ish they released. And yeah, Nvidia's looking pretty good after hours here. StockTwits is enjoying it as well. Here's the big test. Looks like we're getting close to that 508 area. I think if we push through this, there's 509. I think this could be really taking off to the teens and possibly 520 right here. This could be another huge push if we can get that volume and momentum going. There we go. We got about 512. Let's keep pushing forward. Let's keep pushing forward, boys. We're looking really good. Well, this thing has been pretty choppy, to be completely honest with you guys. After we jumped from 470 all the way up to 507, pulling back down to 480, then bouncing again in the next candle back above 500, getting up to highs at 515, pulling back. I think this thing is finally kind of stabilized out. I think 500, like I said, it tapped it twice here and almost a third time here. I think 500 is a good spot where I would say I think this is going to hold over. I think we're going to stay above 500. I've been saying it all week. I think this was one that was going to pop after earnings and make it into the 520, 530 area. And honestly, not too shabby of a result here. Unfortunately, I didn't play earnings, but I'm definitely going to be playing the post-earnings tomorrow. I'm going to be checking it out. I'll be live. Hopefully, I can get some trades underway. So if you guys are new here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.